And we're live. Thank you so much. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to another inspiring live session brought to you by COB Corporation SPZoo, your trusted partner in international education, business pathways, and global opportunities. I'm Cherry Joy Jimenez. I'm the owner of COB Corporation. For those of you who are new to our page, COB Corporation has been helping aspiring students and professionals achieve their dreams abroad by guiding them through student pathways, business opportunities, visa assistance, and relocation support. Our mission is simple: to help individuals and families build a brighter future through education and international exposure. Tonight, we are focusing on one of the most exciting opportunities available today: the student pathway in Poland. Poland has become one of Europe's fastest growing destinations for international students because of its affordable tuition fees, quality European education, opportunities for part time work and full time work, and access to career growth within Europe. Many students are now choosing Poland not only for education, but also for the life changing experiences and professional opportunities it offers. And tonight, we are honored to feature someone whose journey truly reflects that success story. Our guest tonight started as an aspiring uh, student applicant who trusted the process, worked hard, stayed determined, and is now building a successful life in Poland. He is currently in his first year in Poland and has already secured a corporate job in one of Europe's biggest logistics companies. And tonight, he will share with us his student visa application journey, his experience working with COB Corporation, the realities of student life in Poland, the challenges and adjustments he faced, how he landed a corporate job in Europe, and his advice for aspiring international students. So stay with us until the end because this session may inspire your future journey abroad. And please don't forget to like, share, and comment where you are watching from. Without further ado, let us welcome everyone. Let us warmly welcome Jay Regala. Hi, Jay. How are you?
Hello. Michelle, di kita marinig.
Ay, wala ba? Hindi mo ko marinig. Ngayon,
Hello?
hindi din.
Hindi pa din. Ako naririnig ako.
Yes.
Ah, try ko na hindi mag-headset.
Yes. You are very clear to me. So, Jay, you are now in Warsaw, Poland, right?
Hello?
Hello, yes. Can you hear us?
Hindi pa rin kita marinig, Miss Che.
Ah, okay. Pero kanina okay naman. Naririnig mo kami.
Ha? Wait lang po. Ba't di ko alam ba't di kita marinig?
Okay. So while we're having some technical difficulty, hintayin lang natin si Jay. Sa mga nanonood po, pasensya na po. Ayan. So right now in Poland, it's
Ayun, okay
7:30
na.
p.m. Ayan, naririnig mo na kami?
Ayan. Yes.
Ayan. Thank you and welcome again, Jay. So thank you for I know you're busy but you're spending time with us. So right now, let us just clear you are in Warsaw, Poland, right? Yes, and
Yes.
medyo
Dito po tayo.
maliwanag pa, nasa labas siya.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so Jay, please let us know first. Introduce yourself to everyone watching. Where are you from the Philippines, and what are you currently studying in Poland? So just give us an idea.
Yeah, so my name is Jay, as you mentioned. I grew up in Pampanga, and yun, currently I'm here in Poland. Graduating na ako next year, but I am in my last semester. This coming ano, kasi summer na ngayon, pa-summer na, so we're almost done with the third semester, so I'm gonna be my fourth, and then graduation na. I'm taking up masters in e-commerce project management.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for sharing that. So, ilang taon ka na sa Poland again?
1 year and 2 months.
Wow.
March ako dumating, yes.
Yes, I remember ano din, spring ka din dumating before.
Mm,
So, can you tell us
yes.
what was your first impression of Poland when you arrived and what were the biggest adjustments you experienced?
First things first, I think kasi hindi kilala ang mga Filipinos dito. I mean, hindi nila alam masyado ang mga Filipinos. So, yan, titignan ka nila from top to bottom habang naglalakad ka, ganun. And then, feeling mo galit sila sa'yo, pero it's natural for them. Pangalawa, weather. Talagang mag-a-adjust ka sa weather kasi sobrang lamig. And then, aside from that, mostly kasi similar din ang culture kasi ng Philippines and Poland when it comes to when it comes to mga traditions like sa pagsisimba, yung religion, ganon. So actually mas laid back ang mga Polish compared to Filipinos. So kung tayo every Sunday, kung ano lang Sunday, parang magsisimba ka, naka-shorts ka, naka-t-shirt ka, ganyan.
Mm.
Dito hindi. Dito is they're so laid back to the point na talagang naka-coat and tie sila magsisimba. Sobrang formal. So makikita mo na parang ang social ng mga tao dito, ganun. Yun.
Yeah,
And then, ano dito, walang mayaman, walang mahirap. It's so difficult na makita mo kung sino ang mayaman, sino ang mahirap. Kasi kahit na
yes.
mayaman, nagpa-public transport sila. Makikita mo yung
That's right.
katabi mo naka Louis Vuitton bag, naka ano, so Wala wala dito. And then dito, when it comes to age, mabibigla ka na lang na 80 years old, 85 years old, nasa public transport pa din. So, makikita mo na feeling ko nga ang average lifespan ng Polish is sobrang maha, ma, ma- mahaba. Yes.
Mm.
So, basically,
So,
yun lang.
So just to give them context kasi you mentioned earlier na pareho kasi 'di ba most Polish people are Catholic din talaga. So
Yes. That's
and
true.
you've mentioned na pag Sunday talagang laid back kasi walang work, bawal mag-work sa Sunday
Yes.
talaga. They really respect their Sunday as the Lord's Day and Family's Day. And but hindi siya laid back na pagdating nila is para silang tambay sa kanto. They really
Hindi
respect
ganun.
church, so they really dress up for the occasion. And this is usual Sunday. And based on my experience, after nilang mag-Sunday service or pumunta sa church, talagang pagdating nila sa bahay, kumakain sila together, mga
Together.
naka-formal
Mhm.
din sila. So they really respect that. And I would agree doon sa iyong observation na kahit matanda, kahit mayaman, nasa public transportation because napaka-efficient po talaga ng kanilang public transportation. Tram, train, and bus are connected, one system. You just use one card or sa kanilang app. And tama yun, kahit matanda sumasakay kasi ganun siya ka-convenient. It was really well planned. There are elevators and there are pedestrian lanes. And Jay, hindi lang matanda. Dati na-experience ko dyan na talagang
Even,
naka-motorized, disabled, naka-wheelchair. They
yes.
can take the public transportation ng mag-isa.
Yes, and to add, sobrang safe dito. As young as 5 years old, 6 years old, makikita mo na sa public transport. Sila lang
Yes.
mag-isa. Nakikita ko magkapatid sila. May kasabay ako every morning. 7 years old and then 8, 9 years old siguro yon. Kapatid sila. Ay, sabi ko, okay lang sa kanila yung ganito. Na parang hindi sila nag-worry na yung anak nila, sa Pilipinas kasi hindi pwede yun eh.
Madudukot na.
Oo, dudukot
Ayan.
na. So, yun.
And totoo yun kasi 'di ba naka-LV you've mentioned earlier na nasa public. Ako ilang beses ko rin yun napanood ay na-experience. Hindi rin sila very materialistic na talagang
Exactly.
brand and on brand, 'di ba? If they have it, you know that it's real kasi bawal sa Europe yung mga fake. And they also take that the transportation because it's a equalizer siya, hindi siya yung pagka mayaman ka lang nakasasakyan ka, pagka mahirap ka nasa
Totoo.
ano ka.
And dagdag ko lang, sa totoo lang na-realize ko dito, kung ang Pilipino matipid na sila, wala nang mas titipid sa mga Polish. Kasi, alam mo yun, like, even if meron silang pambili ng, kasi tinanong ko yun eh, but parang they're in Europe, pero they're not fond of, buying branded luxury bags, ganun. Kasi I think sabi nila, matipid sila. They're very,
Yeah.
very, very matipid na they don't, parang ayaw nila yung mga ganung bagay na as long as they have clothes, as
Yes.
long as meron silang sapatos, okay na sila doon. Parang
Yeah.
dito mo, I think, I wanted to add some more is just humbling yung experience dito sa Poland.
Very.
Sobrang alam mo yun, yung tipong kung sa Pilipinas, bumibili ka ng ganito na parang dito, uy, sila nga, foreigners, I mean, sarili nilang
Mm.
bansa, parang sila, they support locals din, local brands.
Exactly. Actually, yun yung idadagdag ko, Jay, because not necessarily nagtitipid sila na ayaw nila ng quality na but they really support their own brands. If you've noticed, they have their own brands. I will not mention the brands because baka maano tayo sa ads, but they have a particular brand in there na yung bag quality niya ay parang sa kilala na branded na dalawang
Mm.
ganyan, dalawang C, pero yung quality niya, pero ang layo nung price. So, and
Yes.
also yung mga brands nila dyan pagdating sa mga malls and everything, kung ano yung meron sa isang mall, yun din dun sa iba. So, kung ano yung nabibili, based on our experience, kung ano yung nabibili na namin for in the public school, kasi yung mga klase ng anak ko, hindi rin naman lahat mayayaman. So, kahit
Mm.
mayayaman, nandoon, kahit mahirap nandoon. Kasi after sila dun sa quality ng school. And they have the same sets of bags, sets of pencil case, yung mga ganun ba. So, hindi kailangan na, di ba tayo parang, ay, pagandahan tayo.
Yes.
Pagka ganito yung pencil case mo, yayamanin. Pag ganito yung pencil case mo,
Yes.
is ganyan. So, really nice observation coming from you. And to think that you're only 1 year there, diba? So,
Mm.
so Jay, I know din naman that maganda rin naman yung buhay nyo sa Pilipinas. But why did you decide to study in Poland and why did you choose Poland instead of other countries?
Siguro, this is a frequent question. Kahit sa lahat ng mapupunta dito, "Why Poland? Bakit ka umalis ng bansa mo?" Like, I think one reason would be that ano talaga, um, I would say that, kahit naman gaano mo kagusto na lumabas ng bansa, if hindi siya para sa'yo, it won't happen. But I think, unang-una, I think it was God's plan kasi I prayed for it. And most
Yes.
of the people I met here in Poland, they really prayed for it. If you would ask them all one by one, sabihin nila, di ko nga expect pero binigay ni Lord sa akin na dito ako mapunta. Even us, we cannot explain it. But I think for me, pagdating ko na dito, doon ko na lang na-realize na, okay, this is the reason why I came here in Poland. So, yun, why Poland of all countries? Just for the people listening right now to have a context, I've been around the world a lot. Like I've experienced working sa Australia, sa Middle East, around Asia, the US, only Europe yung hindi pa. And I've lived for a few years din sa ibang bansa. But I think Poland is the best country for me because number one, yung cost of living niya is sobrang wala akong masabi sa cost of living niya. Every time na nag-grocery ako dito, ang saya ko kasi kasi parang barya lang siya. Parang barya lang. You know na ang first week ko dito sa Poland, ang unang pagkain ko was apple and it's just 45 pesos for 3 kilos.
Wow,
Tatlong
yeah.
kilo, tatlong kilong apple, imaginein mo, 45 pesos. Sa atin, like 350 pesos, like 400
Yes.
pesos na. And then, yun. Second is, aside from yung cost of living na sobrang mura, merong work-life balance dito. Like, to be honest, dito, unlimited ang sick leave mo. Walang limit ang sick leave mo. Tas, it makes sense. Bakit mo nga naman, kasalanan ba ng tao na magkasakit siya? So,
Yes.
yeah, they really care for people here. And then, may time ka for everything, to be honest. And then third is yung health. I think before I came here, meron akong maintenance medicine. Nagme-maintenance ako, diabetic ako, and then meron akong hypertension. But then after just 3 months of staying here, nagpa-check up ako, pinastop ng doctor kasi nag-normal lahat.
Wow, praise God.
So, yes, and I think it's because of the food that we eat. To compare, sa Pilipinas, pag magda-diet ka, sinasabi nila, mahal mag-diet sa Pilipinas. Di ba?
Mag-healthy living.
Kasi, kung ang healthy food sa Pilipinas, expensive. And then yung murang food is yung mga nakakamatay na pagkain.
Yes.
But the difference here is baliktad. Dito, ang healthy food ang sobrang mura. At ang hindi mo ma-afford is yung mga nakakamatay na pagkain.
Yes, junk foods. Yan.
Junk foods. And would you believe ako, I had a colleague of mine, kasi ang tagal ko na hindi nagmamakdo. So, gusto ko i-treat yung self ko. Sabi niya sa akin, "Are you sure you're gonna eat in McDonald's?" Sabi niya sa akin. Why? Sabi ko, no, because it's fatty. It's parang,
Yes.
ano sila, parang junk food yan. Bakit mo kinakain yan? So, no, I just miss the fries, ganun sabi ko. So,
Mm-mm.
at saka ito rin kasi, magiging conscious, mapipilitan ka maging conscious. Bakit? Pagpasok mo sa bus, Diyos ko Lord, parang maawa ka sa sarili mo. Ba't ako lang yung mataba? Silang lahat, napaka-sexy. Lean silang
Yes.
lahat. Kaya dito sa Poland, sa bawat kanto, may gym.
Yes.
So, sabi ko, kaya pala, sabi ko. Kaya, sa totoo lang po, pumayat na ako. And then, tumaba ako ulit kasi ang dami kasing commitments the past few days.
Yes.
Kasi, yun nga, active member of the community. So,
Yes.
maraming engagement. So, hindi mo man mamimiss ang Filipino food. Talaga, sa totoo lang. Kasi,
Yes.
ang mga Pilipino dito, pag nag-invite, ang luluto nila is Filipino food. So,
Exactly. Ayan, so i-ano ko lang i-highlight kasi same yung mga observation. When we arrive in Poland at that time, it was 2022, yung isang kilo ng patatas is nasa mga 24 pesos.
mm,
Isang kilo lang patatas at yung isang ulo ng cauliflower is nasa 12 pesos. At that time, yun yung mga panahon na nasa 400, 300 ang sibuyas sa Pilipinas. So also you're correct na they really encourage ang active lifestyle because actually sa mga corporate job, sa mga trabaho, 'di ba meron silang binibigay na multi-sports for those
multi-sports.
oo, yung mga hindi po nakakaalam. Yung multi-sports po is they are giving you free, normally covered yan ng company na access sa almost more than 1,000 facilities. So pag taglamig po, marami pa rin po silang mga gym, mga indoor activities na pwede nilang gamitin, mga badminton, may mga wall climbing and everything. At pagka naman po summer, napapaligiran po sila ng mga playgrounds. Yung mga playgrounds sila may mga training din. And you are correct that mahal ang mga unhealthy food. Actually, yung mga fast food na ganyan na binanggit mo early, ang mahal, manghihinayang ka kasi parang yung presyo nito, mag-restaurant na lang ako kasi at
Oo.
least sa restaurant, masarap pa yung
Exactly.
mga food mo, 'di ba? Kaysa manghihinayang ka
Actually,
talaga.
sa totoo lang, ako, when I came here, hindi na ako nag-fast food. Madalang na lang mag-fast food. Kasi nga, I'd rather, kasi before I came here, natandaan ko to sinabi mo, Miss Che, na parang, you'd rather cook at home kaysa sa
Yes.
bibili ka. Kasi dito kasi, parang, ang one meal is 500 pesos kung kakain ka sa restaurant.
Yes.
Ikaw lang mag-isa yon. At konti pa yon.
Mm.
Pero ngayon, kung mag-grocery ka, dito, lalo na, kung marunong kang maghanap ng mga shops, meron dito,
Yes.
imaginein mo, buy one, take one ng manok na 45 pesos lang.
Yes.
Manok to ha! And ito rin nang napansin ko, Michelle, ayaw nila ng frozen. Bawal sila they do not do frozen meats. Talagang
Right.
parang fresh ang mga meats nila kasi yung kaya nila nagagawang 45 pesos ang manok, ganun, kasi bago nila itapon, kasi tatapon nila eh. Dahil nasa
Yes.
rule ng Poland na bawal lang magyelo. Parang meron lang silang certain na ganun na
Mhm.
pina-follow. So just imagine that. Bawal sila maglagay ng extenders, bawal sila maglagay ng ganito. So talagang, kaya nga ako, Miss She, you would want your family, especially if you have family in the Philippines, you would want your family to be here in the in Poland. There's
Yes.
this oldest couple here in Poland. silang unang-unang Polish couple dito. Unang-unang Filipinos dito. Just imagine I had the opportunity to talk to them kasi part sila ng community dito. So
Mm.
sabi ko, ano yung mga maintenance meds mo? Sabi ko, wala. Sabi niya, buti nga, salamat sa Diyos, wala na. Alam mo yung sakit nila ngayon? Ano lang, dahil sa katandaan and namamana
Mm.
ng, yung common na namamana sa Philippines, they are actually 70 years old and wala silang
Wow.
maintenance medicines. And then, um, alam mo ba sumasali pa yan sa sumasali yan sa
Mm.
5 kilometer, 10 kilometer run dito sa
Yes.
Poland. So, just imagine, sabi ko nga, pag nagkakwentuhan kami, isa yon sa na parang humahaba ang buhay nating mga Pilipino
Nice
dito.
to hear. At saka
And, di ba?
libre, 'di ba, ang pa-check up. So, have you tried it?
Yes. Madalas. Ang dami,
Madalas.
ang dami kong beses na. Hindi, pero kasi syempre binabayaran ko yun. So, parang yung PhilHealth nila. So,
Yes.
dito, kahit na konting sakit lang, sige pa-check up mo na,
Check mo
ganun.
na.
Kasi libre lang naman, sayang naman eh.
Mm.
So, yan, ganun.
Yan. Linawin lang po natin, so sa mga nanonood po, binabayaran siya kasi sa
Very,
company, so
lang.
parang part siya ng PhilHealth and Zeus. So,
Yes.
may part na binabayaran yung company at may part na binabayaran. So, but if you are paid like you are paying that, lahat ng mga public facilities nila is libre na. So, based on our experience
Yes.
po, 2 beses na opera yung anak ko, libre, wala kaming binayaran. Lahat ng check-ups namin, libre. And normally, pag corporate, bukod dun sa public
Private.
healthcare, is binibigyan pa sila ng private healthcare.
Mhm.
But yes, kagaya sa ibang bansa, yung dental medyo po mahal, no? So, hindi katulad
Mhm.
sa Pilipinas natin. But healthcare-wise, okay siya. At ang pinaka nagustuhan ko, Jay, dyan, wala silang pre-existing. Ibig sabihin, pag ngayon mo
Ah,
binili yung iyong health card, wala na silang pakialam kung dati ka nang may diabetes, dati ka nang may
mhm.
iko-cover pa rin nila. Hindi katulad sa ibang bansa at kahit sa atin, na pag may health card ka, kailangan mo nang makalipas yung 1 taon. Tapos kapag may pre-existing ka,
Yes.
hindi na
Hindi nila
yon
cover.
kino-cover. Kaya ka nga 'di ba kumukuha ng health card is specifically for that purpose. And kahit sa trabaho, Jay, I napagkwentuhan natin to before. I had a friend na magsisimula pa lang siya sa work. So, pinag-medical naman siya. But at that time, hindi niya alam na buntis siya. After 2 weeks niya pa nalaman na buntis siya. Pero hindi siya tinanggal, hindi siya
Bawal.
pinag-probation. I'm sure na during the medical, nakita na rin yun, di ba? So, tinanggap siya after a few months lang, nag-maternity leave siya. At ang maternity leave niya, 1 year paid siya ng
Yes.
80%. So, napakaganda po
Totoo
talaga.
yan. Actually, sa sobrang ganda dito to add to that, ang mga dito, ang mga companies dito, required sila na bigyan na inform ka sa karapatan mo bilang empleyado ng kumpanya. All companies here are required na sabihin yun sa'yo. If not, it's under para may penalty sila doon. Kapag hindi ka, kasi pagpasok mo dito sa work, papapirmahin ka nila ng sandamakmak na mga documents, which is, yung documents na yun is for your protection. Na, okay, naintindihan ko na ito yung, na-inexplain sa akin to, in-explain sa akin yung ganyan, ganyan. Kasi ganun sila. Very, like I said, kung hindi mo maramdaman na mahal ka ng pinagtatrabahuhan mo sa Pilipinas, pumunta ka dito, mararamdaman mo yung pagmamahal. Na talagang,
Ayan.
I think they prioritize really the people here.
I
Na
agree.
even yung mga pregnant woman here, mas marami silang break, mas marami silang, actually dito wala man sa kanila yung break. Hindi,
Mm.
hindi, sa corporate kasi, hindi sila sa break. They are into output, more on output sila.
Yes.
So, yeah.
performance driven kasi sa atin parang lagi mong gina-justify yung per ora mo. So parang kailangan patuloy i-define o may 1 hour break ako. So tapos parang binabantayan yung 1 hour break mo. And Jay, tama yung sinasabi mo about sick leave na hindi kayong, 'di ba, yung experience natin na, naku, ano kaya ikakatwiran ko para mag-sick leave? Kailangan talaga masama yung pakiramdam. Diyan daw, based on mga feedback sa atin. So, pag sinabi mo sick leave, hindi ka tatawagan, hindi ka tatanungin,
Yes.
hindi ka i-expect na kinabukasan nandun ka na isang araw ka na nagkasakit.
And
So,
you're not required to tell them
kung
kung ano
ano,
sakit mo.
yes,
Actually, to be honest, just tell them, I'm gonna
you're
use
not
my
sick.
sick leave. That's it. No questions
Yes.
asked. Okay, bawal silang magtanong. Bawal silang magtanong, ay bakit? Ano nangyari? No, no, bawal.
Yes, yes. And even with the VL, 'di ba, the vacation leave, the
Mm-mm.
holiday, hindi mo kailangang, ay kasi ganito, ganito. So, hindi natin kailangan magsinungaling. Hindi
Yes.
natin kailangan magsinungaling. At yung masama yung pakiramdam mo, tapos ire-require ka pang kumuha ng sick leave, magpa-doktor, which is
Mm-mm.
normally, sometimes, we just really need to rest. 'Di ba? So,
Mm-mm.
yan, maganda. So, Jay, let's go back. How did you discover COB Corporation and what was your experience? Alam ko nasabi mo na to, pero
Mm-mm.
syempre para sa mga nanonood,
Mm-mm.
what was your experience during your student visa application process?
Um, Very direct tayo nun. Kasi nga, I think there's really a reason. Most of us, to be honest, yung mga batch ko, nagkukwentuhan kami, bakit yung nakita si COB? Ganun. Wala, nagsiscroll lang ako, tapos nakita ko si COB. Tapos, parang, tapos yung pangalan niya, Channel of Blessing. So, hindi to scammer, sabi namin. So, siguradong, parang, it's, for me, it's probably a sign na, ito na yung sign na parang, okay, parang dito ako sa Poland. I told you that few days na lang before I sign up with you, I was about to pay for my tuition fee sa Canada.
Exactly.
But then I don't know, for some reasons God made the way na hindi mag-push through yon. So we pushed through with COB. Walang kaano-ano. Sabi ko nga, lagi kong sinasabi na parang it's impossible kasi dahil sa panahon ngayon, ang hirap
Yes.
magtiwala. So sabi ko, bahala na si Lord. Sabi ko, pinakita niya sa akin to. Tsaka yung pangalan ng company, Channel of Blessing. Sabi ko, alam nga naman magloko to. Sabi ko, di ba? Kasi imaginein mo,
Ang
mister,
dami.
pinabayad mo ko the next day nung down payment. Tapos,
Mm-mm.
ready na ako to pay, sabi ko, pwede na ako magbayad din ng tuition
Ng
fee.
buo.
Sinesend ko pa sa'yo, sinasabi mo, hindi, ikaw direktang ikaw direktang magbabayad sa school.
Yes, oo.
Actually, yun. Ako, one thing na walang eme, maraming agencies na nag-offer ng assistance going to Poland. And I think si OB lang ang hindi kumukuha ng direktang pera doon, especially doon sa tuition. As much as possible, kung ano lang yung napag-usapan nyo, yun lang talaga, in fairness. Like, kasi yung kinakatakot ng iba, ang dami kong kilala kasi na parang, um, they spoke to me na, na-deny sila, pero dahil binayad nila sa agency yung tuition fee, hindi na nila na-refund yun.
Ay.
Yun. So, yun, ingat din sa mga So,
Yeah.
ako, I can, na, si OB is legit for sure. Syempre.
Oh.
Yun. So,
Thank you.
mm, so,
Thank you so
yun.
much for trusting us. And Jay, natutuwa ko kasi yung mga, 'di ba, kung naalala mo normally, and marami naman kayo sa batch nyo and pinakikilala po namin sila sa isa't isa kasi wala naman
Mm.
po kami itinatago. So, hindi kami yung parang, wag kasi baka malaman yung ganito.
Yeah.
So, very transparent kami when it comes to the processing fee and everything. And, pare-pareho tayo. I think, hindi naman po namin kiniklaim na kami yung pinakamarami, pinakamalaki, ganyan. Actually, very personalized po kasi kami. Talagang kami yung sumusundo, kami yung kausap mismo nila. And pare-pareho tayo nung sinasabi ngayon that we prayed for it kasi pare-pareho po kami. Ako din po ay biktima ng scam, to be very
Yes.
honest. And I really did not want our clients to experience what we had experienced. So we really try our best in yung 'di ba lagi natin nag-uusap tayo, huwag ka munang mag-decide, you have to pray for it first and then kapag
Yes.
ka okay ka na at kami din yung sa inyo, sa amin din kayo ni-lead ng Lord then that's it. So, hindi rin,
Yes.
pinagpipray ko rin ng dalin sa amin, yung mga talagang matutulungan namin. So, kahit yung iba gusto talaga, pero alam namin na hindi ito for them, we're very honest kasi mas mahirap yung naghahabol sa'yo. And we're very glad na yung itong mga sinasabi ko lang dati sa'yo sa call natin, sa'yo na mismo nanggagaling, Jay. So, I'm very
Tsaka
happy
Miss
for you.
Che, ayoko din naman ma-discourage yung iba. Kasi sa totoo lang,
Yes,
meron akong kabatch na galing din COB na akala niya imposible siyang hindi makakakuha. As in,
exactly.
parang sabi nga niya, di ko alam ba't ako napunta dito eh. Sabi niya, ang pera ko ganito lang. Sabi niya, ganun. Tapos, hindi, sabi ko, I really do think, sa mga nanonood dyan, no, na ano natin, na kung para sa'yo to,
Yes.
kahit na ano pang ano, ibibigay at ibibigay sa'yo. If it's meant for you, what's meant for you is gonna happen. It should be given to you. Meron
Yeah.
mga delays, may mga ano, but I think, ano talaga, kung ngayon nag-iisip-isip ka, at feeling mo hindi ano, I think pine-prepare ka lang ni Lord for a better you pagdating mo dito. Kasi dito,
Exactly.
Miss Che, kaming mga Filipinos na batch na to, very religious.
Yes.
Very, ano, kasi, alam mo yon yung lahat ng hirap na dinaanan mo, eto pala yung reason. Okay, eto pala, kasi mahirap pala talaga mahirap mawalay sa pamilya mo, ganun. There will be challenges.
Mm.
I'm not saying na nandito tayo in Miss Che is wala ng problem, but I am happy dahil yung batch namin until now, we're close as
Yes.
family. Talagang, actually nag-usap-usap kami. Sabi nga namin na huwag nating gagayahin ng mga Pilipino sa ibang bansa na naghihilaan pababa, na
Yes.
ganito. Well, let's change na tayo, magsuportahan tayo, ganito. So, ganyan kami until now, Miss Che, na referral kami na naon nakapasok to sa trabaho,
Mm.
parang dito ka na gano'n. Meron kaming ka-batch na gusto namin hilain sa corporate, kaso masaya na sila na, "Hindi," sabi niya, "wag muna, dito na muna ako. Masaya ako
Yes.
dito sa work ko na 'to." So,
Mm.
gano'n yung ano.
Just to give context po dun sa mga nanonood kasi you can really apply, ang gusto po talaga namin sa mga estudyante namin is yung more on future na kahit tumanda sila. So talagang I really encourage, we could have offered working visa, mga ganyan. Pero kasi sabi ko nakatali po kayo doon sa agency, sa company. Pag hindi po maganda, hindi po para sa inyo, hindi nyo pa na ROI yung binayaran ninyo, wala na. But having an international degree keeps you very competitive because we're also competing not only with the locals but those expats or international students na nandyan. And I'm very proud of this batch kasi lalo na po si Jay kasi ilang linggo pa lang talaga meron na agad siyang corporate job. And yung iba naman po yung binabanggit ni Jay is that pwede rin po kasi kayo sa mga skilled worker, non-skilled worker like sa mga factory, sa mga industrial, sa mga restaurants and hospitality. Meron po kaming mga talagang estudyante na gusto nila yun kasi nga daw sa school nag-iisip na sila. So kapag dating
Oo,
nila at
totoo.
nag-corporate sila, pagod na yung isip nila. Gusto nila yung trabaho na hindi na sila nag-iisip pero yung hours lang nila. So we respect that, and at hindi rin naman po kasi sa Poland, sa Europe din, kahit ganun yung trabaho ninyo, matino po ang sahod. Hindi po kagaya sa atin na merong mababa, mataas yung tingin na
Pantay-pantay
kapag
dito.
exactly. So minimum wage, you will have a decent job, you will have a decent pay, and sa totoo lang yung mga pagod na mag-isip kasi nga nag-aaral sila eh. So si Jason na yan kasi talagang ano yan eh,
Lalo
business
na,
minded, corporate minded, ganyan.
actually dito, Miss Che, ano din, dito sa Poland, actually yung I've mentioned kanina na we're part of the community dito, no? And if you're thinking na magano yung magandang pathway, student or work, I would always suggest to go on student pathway. Why? Kasi po ang daming, kasi I am one of the Filipino community leader here in Poland. So maraming kasi as part of ano na rin siguro bilang I would say blessed, pumupunta kami sa different provinces dito sa Poland, and then nilalapitan kami maraming mga Filipinos na work ang dating nila dito, na-scam sila ng agencies
Yes.
nila, and then hindi na na-renew yung contract nila. So sabi nila, "Mag-student na lang ako." Alam mo ba, tinanong ko, "Magkano yung binayaran niyo lahat?" It's just the same as
The
how much we
same.
paid for.
Exactly. Exactly.
Ang difference lang is may sakripisyo ka lang na mag-aaral ka. Pero I'm telling you, sino man yung ano dyan, parang ang pag-aaral dito, pro-student sila.
Yes.
Pro-psychological, emotional health ng
Yes.
students.
Yeah.
Yung tipong dito, baby.
Yeah.
Promise ha, eto Miss Cheha, kami, nagugulat na lang kami, master level. Ay, ba't parang grade school tayo dito? Gano'n na, ay, sabi ko, yung alam mo yung ano, yung group, yung project nila, kaya mong gawin na ikaw lang mag-isa. Tinrain tayo sa Pilipinas na gawin mo
Gano'n.
yun dito, gagawin mo 3 buwan, tapos
Mm.
by group pa kayo. So, sabi ko, kaya kaming mga Filipinos na batch na yun, "Uy, kayo na lang ang gumawa ng ano, ako na dito sa project na 'to." Kumbaga tulungan.
Nagtutulungan talaga sila.
Oo, it's best na gano'n na,
Yeah.
sa mga projects yun, I'm telling you, it won't hinder yung studies ninyo, it won't hinder sa
Work.
pagwo-work ninyo. Promise,
Yeah.
it won't.
Yeah. So at least ngayon nanggagaling na po mismo kay Jay. Just to give a background again dun sa normally I tell my student na kung may, kasi normally din kapag dati student tapos may work na tinatamad na mag-study. Sabi ko hanggang kaya ng time, hanggang kaya ng money, i-prioritize yun kasi yun din yung purpose ng visa ninyo. Second is that kung nagtatrabaho po kayo, ay nag-aaral kayo, ang dami nyo ng offers and opportunities, what more pa pag kayo ay nakatapos. So
Yes.
nakakatuwa. So we're not saying na ang galing-galing naman natin but kasi tayo train talaga tayong mga Pilipino na bida-bida. So kayang-kaya natin yan. I'm
Yes.
very proud of
Jollibee
si
tayo.
Batch Jollibee, si Jay na yun, una full-time po sila sa work. So nakaka-full-time din sila sa pag-aaral kasi maiksi lang 'di ba? So if you are in a spring intake, March, April, May, hanggang June lang 'yan. July, August
May
bakasyon
lang.
na ulit. O May, tapos meron pa siyang spring
Hanggang
break, 'di ba?
October,
Then correct. So summer sila, bakasyon na naman, so nakaka-racket
5
sila.
months.
October, pwede pang last week ng October mag-join. Tapos pagdating ng November, meron na naman yung mga holidays kasi All Saints, Flag Day, ganyan, Independence. And then December, second week lang, wala na naman silang pasok. Ang balik nila third week na ng January. Tapos na sila ulit ng February kasi March intake na ulit. So talagang lahat sila nakakapag full-time. I'm very proud na nakakapag-aral sila, nakapag full-time sila. When they have their visa or their temporary residency, nakaka-travel. So tuwang-tuwa po talaga ako. Actually, ang happiness ko yung nakikita ko kayo na nagtatrabaho, nag-aaral, nagta-travel. And syempre si Jay po nakakapag-community service pa po siya sa kanilang church. Marami po siyang natutulungang mga Pilipino at mga kapwa niya na mga estudyante diyan. So
Yes.
ay
Kaya yun,
talagang diyan ka
if nga
dinala.
if meron tayong mga students, I conduct on a semestral basis. I conduct seminars sa mga bagong students dito. Especially yung mga ano, mga walang kaalam-alam sa nangyayari dito sa mundo, sa Poland. Yun, we offer services. We offer services for free. Wala yun, Miss Che. So, yan. Basta sumali lang kayo dun sa group ng will help you. Only those who are already here po ang tinutulungan
Yes.
ko. Hindi, I am not, hindi ako, hindi ko kaya yung ginagawa nila, Miss Cherry. Ganon. So, masyado
Pero
nang busy sa,
maraming salamat.
ano, marami na masyadong ginagawa. And to add, Miss Che, hindi mo binanggit to. So, gusto ko rin
Mm.
mabanggit sa mga nanonood ngayon. Your diploma will is your ticket to other European countries.
Yes.
And locally, hindi ka matatali sa trabaho mo.
Exactly,
I
exactly.
always
So,
tell this sa mga na kapag pala like for job applications, tinuturo ko to sa namin sa
mm.
seminar. If meron ka question doon na sasabihin nila, do you require sponsorship now or in the future? If you're a student, you click no. Kasi you
Yes.
don't need their sponsorship. Ang kailangan mo lang is yung kontrata na basta just imagine you just need a work contract. You can stay in
Yeah.
any European country for
Yes.
very long time at bawal ka nilang itali.
Yes. So, just
Unlike
to
sa work.
to explain po doon kasi as a student you are allowed to work, so you don't need work permit. So if you are applying for jobs, yun po yung mga inuuna ng mga corporate, yung hindi na nila kailangang pag-isipan pa mag-request sila ng work permit. So you are priority as student. So and after
Yes.
that, once you graduate, you have a European degree. So kung nagkataon na nung graduate ka, wala kang trabaho, you are allowed to stay as job seeker kasi you have an international degree
Mm.
for 9 months. Siguro naman sa 9 months, no, kung di ka talaga nakakuha ng trabaho, which is impossible kasi nag-build ka
Miss
na ng
Che,
network.
dito sa totoo lang, ito lagi ko sinasabi sa lahat. Yung sinabi mo sa akin, sa amin dito, within 3 months, ito ang rule, sabi ko sa kanila. Kasi sa community dito, sa Catholic community, ang daming pumupunta ng mga bago. Sabi, naghahanap ng work ka, and they're praying.
Mm,
Sabi ko, ganito gawin natin, sabi ko. In 3 months, sabi ko, apply ka lang sa gusto mong trabaho. Do not listen kasi alam mo yung Barcelona na movie, na yon
yes.
na parang, ay, Europe, so kailangan mag-ano ako dito, ganito muna yung No, no, no. Go for your dream job. Go for your dream job for 3 months. Pag hindi ka talaga natawag, wala kang na-applyan na work, wala kang nakuha na work, approach me. Meron ako ibibigay na trabaho talaga. Kasi ang dami kong friends na naghahanap sila na sinasabi ko, maarte ka lang kapag hindi ka nakuha ng trabaho dito. Sa totoo lang, maarte ka lang talaga, Mr. You know that.
Yes.
In here, meron akong hiyang-hiya ako kasi busy po, busy naman talaga ako, no, Mr. Meron akong naglilinis ng bahay ko. Tinanong ko siya, sabi ko, uy, sabi ko, gano'n ka nakatagal dito? Student daw siya. So, tinulungan ko lang din. So,
Mm.
per hour din ang bayad ng linis dito. Anong trabaho mo sa Pilipinas? Sabi niya, accountant. Sabi ko, grabe ka, sabi ko, accountant ka talaga, seryoso ka, sabi ko. Tapos naglilinis ka, hindi, sabi niya kasi, ang plano ko, nag-iipon ako na meron akong ibang full-time job.
Mm.
Nag-iipon ako kasi plano ko, during summer vacation, pupunta ako sa ganitong bansa,
Bansa.
magtatrabaho ako, then babalik ako dito para ganun yung
Mhm.
technique na
Yes.
ginagawa ng mga Filipinos. They go to outside na European country para Euro, then babalik sila dito to pay for their tuition, to pay for their needs and everything. Dito pa rin sila babalik kasi ayaw nila magstay doon dahil expensive ang cost
Mahal.
of living
Yes.
doon. So babalik sila dito, milyonaryo sila ulit pagdating nila dito.
Yes, just to give context again, ano. So as long as you are a student and you have a visa, during summers po or ng mga spring break ganyan, pwede naman po talaga kayong pumunta sa ibang parts ng Europe. Of course, hindi para mag-jump at doon na kayo, no. Don't ever
Ah,
do that. 'Yun ang
do.
sinasabi natin. Huwag niyong sirain kasi napakaganda po ng Poland and ang dami po ng mga estudyante namin na nakapasyal or kahit nakatira po ng ilang linggo at talagang bumabalik po sila sa Poland kasi safe ang Poland, mas mura si Poland, pero ang ganda po ng quality niya. So, we really love
Don't
Poland. Yes.
don't don't be blinded with the euro.
Yeah.
Pag totoo 'yon, Miss Jen, na pag, uy, €1,000, that's 55,000 na.
Ay
Pero
70 na ngayon, be.
70, imagine mo 70,000 pero wala kang maiipon do'n.
Yes.
Trust me, ang daming nagsisisi na lumipat sila ng ibang bansa, pero dito pa rin sila, bumabalik sila. Pero wala na, sinira na nila. So, yun ang big no-no na 'wag niyong sisirain yung
Yes.
ano, 'wag niyong sisirain yung, pangalan ninyo sa government ng EU.
Yes, yes.
Dahil 'pag ginawa niyo yun, ang daming opportunity ang mami-miss mo.
Yes. So, give us naman advice, papaano ka ba nakapasok sa biggest logistic company ng
Hmm,
hindi natin babanggitin kasi for kanyang
oo,
privacy. Pero just to give them a background, Jay, also, this is not your first job
mm.
there. Talagang lagi pong
Yes, it's not.
napo-progress si Jay. So, ibig sabihin, tayong mga Pilipino, kaya nating magkaroon ng trabaho,
Yes.
pwede tayong maging successful at ma-promote at mapunta sa malalaking kumpanya dyan sa Europa.
Yes.
Sige,
So,
Jay,
yun
paano
nga,
ka? Anong ginawa mo?
first 2 weeks, actually pagdating ko dito, sinabi ko sa iyo yun parang,
Di ba?
wala lang, ayoko muna sana mag-work, pahinga lang,
Hmm.
parang pinagbigyan ko lang magulang ko na mag-apply ako kunwari, tapos bigla may tumatawag sa akin. Sabi niya, pwede ka na ba mag-start sa ganito sa April? Sabi niya, sabi ko, kasama ko yung mga kabatch ko nun. Sabi ko, apply din kayo dito, sabay-sabay tayo, ganun. So, ano lang talaga yon, apply ka lang ng apply. Ako yun
Yes.
nga trip lang yung pag-a-apply ko And then, I was one of the first ever Filipino to be hired doon sa company na yun. Then they saw how, kasi nagta-top ako doon sa performance. So, lahat ng referral ko na Filipinos doon, pumasok. So, mga barkada ko, pinasok ko. And then, after just a few months of working there, yun na-promote ako. Kasi iba mag-work ang mga Filipinos. Like,
Very.
iba. Ibang mag-work ang mga Filipinos. And then, after nun, yung mga kasama ko, nagsiresign sila kasi na-hire na sila sa mga ibang corporate companies. So bandang huli
Exactly.
ako yung nahuling lumipat and then ano lang dito um very ano lang talaga, very competitive. Competitive din ang job market dito.
Yeah.
Pero don't lose hope. I think for me ano Miss Che, you need to build connections as well. You need to build
Yes.
connections here. It's important to have connections because these connections will help you. Would you believe na lahat halos ng mga Filipinos dito sa Warsaw yung mga especially mga matatagal na dito, they're all
Mm.
managers. They are all project managers. They are all senior managers. Talagang, grabe, parang hindi ka may inggit kasi parang may inspire ka sa kanila
Yes.
na lagi ko sinasabi, kami nung mga batch ko, na-pressure kami. Sabi namin nung una, then, hindi kaya din natin yan. Na parang, tayo na yung bagong batch ngayon. So, tayo ang ano dyan, sabi ko. Kasi medyo oldies na rin yung mga ano. So,
Yes.
sabi namin na, parang, they were our inspirations. So, yun, apply lang ng apply sa work talaga dito. And then, if maaari, um, dito, importante is certificates.
Yes.
Certificates ang importante apart from your experience itself. Ano itong mga certificates na to? So if you have certificate in kunwari hospitality management ka, kung meron kang NC2 nito, kung meron kang NC2 niyan, dalhin mo yan, magagamit mo yan. Kapag naman
Mhm.
sa corporate ka, yung mga project management certificates, yung mga um, human resources certificates, it will help you a lot. And mind you, ang daming accounting related jobs dito
Yes.
and IT na
Mhm.
talagang malulula ka na lang na medyo dito hindi healthcare dito.
Yes.
So
Yes.
dito more on corporate jobs talaga siya. Then IT, um yun accounting
Management.
for sure.
Mhm.
And hospitality. We have
And English.
kasi yes, English teachers, alam mo dito yung mga teachers. Sobrang dami ng mga teachers na na ginagawa nila na kasi ini-introduce na po nila ngayon dito sa Poland
English.
ang English
Yes.
as language. So na language of instruction sa mga students
Yes.
nila. And then ganon yung mga maraming job openings dito na maarte ka na lang talaga. Promise
Mm-mm.
na, alam mo, sa sobrang ganda ng work-life balance mo dito. Ako, sa totoo lang, sabi ko nga, gusto ko mag-Uber driver dito. Kasi, after work, parang, ang Uber driver dito, mas malaki pa kinikita sa mga sa mga,
Oo, malaki.
grabe, nakwentuhan ko sila, sabi nila, hindi, okay na ako dito sa pag-Uber driver. Many corporate workers or employees are also doing this. Nag-Uber
Yes.
sila, Uber driver sila after work. Just because. Kasi marami silang time,
Mm.
marami pang energy. Ganun.
Hindi kasi siya traffic po doon and
Mm.
talagang yung mga roads ay maganda tapos pagka ginamit mo yung app talagang susundan mo lang siya so you don't need to really know, 'no. Pero siyempre kailangan po nating kumuha ng, license diyan. Pero
Yes.
Jay, ang nakukuha ko sa sinasabi mo is that you really did not need the Polish language, for you
Yes.
to be in a corporate and at the same time to be promoted and everything. But of course, kung talagang nakita natin, sinabi ko sa kanila na gusto mo na talaga sa Poland, aralin mo na rin siya kasi it's also gonna be an advantage. And very
Yes.
appreciative ang mga Polish. Kahit mag-Dzień dobry ka lang, di ba? Parang
Yes.
feeling nila ang galing mo na magsalita. Kausapin ka na
Oo.
nila. And hindi ka nila ginajudge sa grammar as long as you
Even
really try to
them.
communicate. Mhm.
Yes, because even themselves, even they are Polish, so sobrang difficult ng salita nila. They would even tell you, don't worry, even us, our Polish is not
Yes.
perfect.
Yun po ang
So,
laging sinasabi. And sila po, just to give again a context dun sa sinabi ni Jay. Kasi po, before, ang talagang first language ni Poland is Polish and then Russian. So, as early as kinder, yun ang tinuturo. And then, pagdating ng grade 4, meron silang German. And then, grade 6 and grade 8, may French and Spanish, no? But, when they became part of the European Union, naging ano na po sila, English po. So kaya as early as kinder. So marami po tayong mga opportunities din for English teachers. So I'm very proud, Jay, talaga sa'yo kasi hindi ka lang nakakuha ng you're thriving in school, your work-life balance is there. You are making us proud at hindi lang yun kasi tumutulong ka, you give back to the community ang Pilipino nga daw po 'pag nakapasok lahat bubuksan ng pinto para po sa ibang Pilipino ano, and hopefully that is the mentality that we really practice. Tanggalin na po natin yung crab mentality, tulungan po natin. So, Jay, maraming maraming salamat. I
Mm.
know na busy ka pero you still has given us time. And we really pray for wonderful and more wonderful blessings for you because we're very proud of you as a Filipino, as a student of COB Corporation. Really thank you for all the trust that you have given us. And
Mm.
keep in touch and see you again there
Apa,
very
thank
soon.
you. Thank you rin. Thank you,
Thank you so
COB.
much. Ayan po. So, there you have it, everyone. Another inspiring story of courage, perseverance, and success. And thank you again for our special guest tonight, Jay, for sharing his honest experiences, valuable insights, and inspiring journey here in Poland. Your story is truly a reminder that dreams can become reality with determination, faith, hard work, and the right guidance. So we will also like to thank everyone who joined us tonight. We're not expecting na marami pong manonood dahil po ito ay madaling araw sa Pinas. But we will keep this video in our website, in our page, so that you can watch this and be inspired. And we hope that this discussion gave you more knowledge, inspiration, and confidence. Ngayon po nanggagaling na po mismo sa aming mga kliyente, sa aming mga estudyante. Hindi na po sa akin nanggagaling. Kaya ako po ay talagang masaya na yung pong mga na-promise namin sa kanila, yung mga na-discuss namin, and those that we have dreamed for them, ay ngayon ay kanila na pong they are living it. So here at COB Corporation, we remain committed to helping aspiring students and professionals achieve their goals abroad through proper guidance, transparency, and genuine support throughout the process. So if you are interested in studying in Poland or learning more about international opportunities in Europe, and also here we expanded in UAE in the Middle East, feel free to message our page anytime, and we'll put all our details and our um, contact information. And I hope you have a great night. Thank you so much.